shout out to my family, man, because I do it for my family, and I'm never home because I'm trying to create something I see that's gonna be bigger than just right now, and you know I have nephews, nieces that I miss their birthday parties or I miss family things because I'm promoting the show or I'm meeting up business owners, which that takes away from my personal life. But ultimately they're my biggest supporters. They believe in what I believe, and I used to I don't question what we do now because I already know it manifested itself. Like you know, everybody kind of pushed it to be what it is, and that's why it keeps on going because we have so many other people that are joining. We're getting more and more venues. So at this point, like every one of the venues that we worked with continues to want to do business with us. So now, there's no tell. That in 1 year and 5 months we of throwing shows, we definitely have at least Southern California knows of I Found Owen or Super Cheese production show. So now, ultimately, that's 1 year. That's notch one. Imagine notch five. 5 years into it. Even if I'm not gonna be performing as much anymore, I'm still gonna do artist development because I've liked the fact that I could show an artist to do certain things, and now their career, starts to flourish because they just took initiative, just to take that first step, get on stage, uh, or not even go to a show and support people that are performing. Because ultimately, you know, if you're a fan of music and you do the music, you have to support people that do the music as well. Because how are you gonna want that person to support you if you can't support them? Yeah, and people gotta start leading by example. Just don't say I'm support it. And if they don't support you back, then at least you took the initiative and you're doing it. You're the bigger man, or you're the bigger person. At the end of the day, like it's about progression, and that's what we try to push onto this. As an artist, with progression, like that is never gonna stop. There's I write punchlines every day. Like there's certain things that I see, and it just makes me think. I love freestyling, so that as an artist, like you know, that aspect is always gonna be there.
Ultimately, what is the greater picture?
The greater picture is, after all this progression, you're gonna see like we're already gonna have a fan base. So ultimately, with having the fan base, then the shows are gonna be it's gonna be a different formula. We're gonna have less artists on the shows. I'm really pushing the artistry a little bit more. So the people's focus is mainly on the artist, but also like we're gonna make it like a party environment. People chill, come drink, have some food. Like we're gonna be there the whole night. Like let's make the best of it.
And network.
Yeah, definitely Networking is ultimately the key. And ultimately, the goal is so everybody sees that the people that have been riding with us, are still with us. Like big ups on deck clothing. That's my first clothing sponsor, and these fools helped me down. Like these fools have hooked me up with merch numerous of times. And they're never like, oh, you gotta pay me for this, and it's like, you know, uh, people that work with you also, Tool Clothing, um, Your Tab Clothing, um, Fuck Your Hustle. Man, there's a group of cats that that took time to believe in us. So ultimately, we gotta believe in them. We gotta push them just like how we're getting shine, we gotta push it on them too. Cipher Effect, JDS, man. Shout out to him, man. We made that bridge, and ultimately, we're growing because of that. Underground hip hop blog, man. As well, Terror Dome Radio, Feel the Vibe, Big Lyric, uh, everybody, man, everybody that held us down. Now from the collective, that's my band member. Tekuno Man from Tercer Quetzal. That's my other band member. Last One. That's my other band member. You know, and ultimately the people that are working with me now, like, so people can understand, like, these people are with me because these people see the bigger picture. Neighborhood Kenny, you're gonna see him a lot more because he's an awesome artist, but he also sees the bigger picture, and he's helping me push the production side. Big ups always into something entertainment. Big up fucking Steelo Magazine. See, Steelo Magazine is giving me an outlet so you guys can see me. Like, people are not exposing uh, the right people that should get the light. Well, not saying that they should get the light, but they should at least be seen. And Steelo Magazine is creating that outlet for people. So you got ultimately people that are trying to push the progression in between all of us. You really gotta support these people. Yeah, everybody, man, everybody that's growing, dude. Because ultimately, we just we want everybody to understand, like, we are all a community. We're all working with each other. We're all doing. We all, at the end of the day, are trying to have somebody, watch what we're doing and have us stay relevant, and ultimately, so people can understand the news. This is people only see one side of a show. Like, they go and they see the performers, like, but they don't see the time that it takes to get there. It takes numerous hours of promotion online. You got numerous phone calls back and forth with artists just to get them confirmed. Then get them on a flyer. Then see if you have to accommodate certain things. There's a lot of steps that go into the show, down to the breaking down of the spot. Like, if a spot has a lot of tables, you gotta take out all the tables, all the chairs. These are the things that people don't see, and, like, they just see the artistry. Oh yeah, I want to be an artist, like, but they don't know the it takes a bigger. It's just more than that, and then at the same time you have to balance out. You have to record. You have your regular life that you're supposed to attend to. If you have a wife, if you have kids, you gotta attend to. If you got school, you gotta attend to. You can't let, because you're pushing your music, distract you from your regular, what you gotta do. You know. And that's, we encourage everybody, man. Progression is key. So if you are able to progress, like, go to school, learn, because ultimately, that's what we need. We need knowledge. We need people that know knowledgeable things that could help people that don't have the knowledge. Because ultimately, if you see the way schools are structured, they don't want to give people knowledge. They charge you for this knowledge. It's ultimately up to you how you want to give it to the next person. Like, you know, and ultimately, it's about progression. Like, the kids are the future, man. They're the next coming up.